So here is breakfast. An egg for 2 points. I have one of these low-fat Nutri-Grain Eggo waffles right here. And those are 2 points. I just have one. And then I have less than a quarter cup of sugar-free syrup for 0. So breakfast is 4 points. I have a 1 point cup of coffee going, and I am almost done with my first 24-ounce cup of water. So I will eat this, and then I will show you what I'm taking to work for lunch today. Okay, so lunch today, and I should mention today is a 24-point day because I am doing a modified windy plan to try to hopefully break my plateau. So like I said, today is 24 points, and I will try to remember to put that in the title of each of the videos this week, since my points are going to vary all week. This is the Mexican chicken chop salad that I showed a recipe video for over the weekend, and it will be linked below in the recipe playlist, and that is 4 points. I have some fruit salad, which I'll have either with lunch or I'll have it with lunch. I mean, as a snack in the afternoon, in the morning. I'm going to take an extra apple just so I have it just in case. I should open these before. Not too bad. Some vegetables, and I don't have enough points for hummus, so I am just going to snack on the vegetables. There's cucumbers, sugar snap peas, carrots, red, orange, and yellow bell peppers. And then in here, you can see it is a hard-boiled egg for 2. So lunch today is 4, 5, 6 points. Dinner tonight is going to be turkey burgers and salad, and I'll have the turkey burger on one of the sandwich thins, and I'll show you a clip of that at the time. And I already have pre-logged a Quest bar for snack, and I will show you that today when I have that, and usually this afternoon. My goal is to get at least 1, if not 2 walks in during work, so that is my goal, and hopefully I can do that. The weather looks kind of iffy out there, but I've heard it's supposed to be really warm, so if anything, I want for sure to get my morning walk in, and it depends if it's 95 degrees like it's supposed to be this afternoon. I probably won't do my 2 o'clock walk. I'll just walk when I get home. So I will talk to you more about that when I get into the car. Hi everyone! Happy Monday! So I hope everyone had a good weekend. Mine wasn't bad up until the point we had to borrow more car parts, this time from my husband's truck, and we only could do half of it. I mean, we could have done all of it, but I think he didn't start working on it until late afternoon yesterday, so Sunday, and he had to change a bearing on his wheel, and he's got to change out the rotor. But I said, well, if it can last until next week, then you just do it next week, and then anyway, I don't know anything about all that stuff, but he said he didn't have to do it right away, he'd just do it next weekend. So it was $35 for this, which wasn't too bad, but the rotor is going to kill us. It's going to be another $60, which there again goes my activity tracker. So one of these days I'll get one. It's nice having our cars paid off, but then since they're older cars, we just end up spending all this time and money working on them. But I mean, there's nothing compared to what a car payment would be on a new car. So yeah, definitely not I am not going to get a new car until this one just stops. There's no way to get it back up running without paying a lot of money. So I want to be out of debt so bad, and it's like I can see the end, and the end is next year, like mid next year. And then at that point, I know eventually we're going to have to get new cars because both of our cars are older. But I'm not going to go do it at least until I can get all of our debt paid off and then save money, and so we can, pay a really huge down payment on the car. Ultimately, we want to save for down payment to get a house, but I'm hoping a car doesn't stop that from happening. So anyway, so today I think I put on my Instagram, which is, so it's not really true, not the first day because of my new plan. So if you watch my Instagram, today's not really the first day of my new plan. What I'm talking about is I'm starting since when I waited Friday. This was my third week in a row that I had that is exactly the same. And I know I had lost, you know, let's see, 4 Fridays ago, but gosh, I can't believe it's already been that long. Crazy. But I think it was beginning of July. I think it was the second weigh-in in July, first or second weigh-in in July. I had lost 2.6 pounds, but I had gained the previous week and the previous week and then stalled. So it's just been pretty much like gain a little, lose a little, gain a little, stay the same, lose a little, stay the same, stay the same, stay the same. And when I say little, I'm talking like ounces. And I really haven't had a good loss since like, I think it's June 8th or 9th or whatever, 10th, whatever the Friday is of that week of June. So because of the success that several other gals have had on doing a version of the Wendy plan, I didn't really like the idea of using all my weeklies because in my experience, when I've used all my weeklies, it hasn't been good. And plus I just didn't feel good. And if I used my weeklies for actually good, healthy food, then that would be okay. But I don't typically. So, So when I was talking to Jessie over at Weight Watchers with Jessie, she was kind of helping me how she came up with hers. And so anyway, I came up with my own and I showed it in my weigh-in video what I came up with. So Friday was actually my first official day of the new plan. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I've already done it. So Friday I had 40 points because we already had planned to order dinner. We didn't really go out to eat to dinner. We just ordered in. And so, hold on one second. I just saw my husband, so I know he's going to call me. Okay. He didn't see me, but I just called him just in case he was going to call me. So I figured, because he was on his way. He's a log truck driver, so he was on his way to one of the mills, and I saw him. I figured, he probably saw me, so he's probably going to call, but he didn't see me. Anyway, where was I? Okay, so this weekend, so I had 40 on Friday, and I used all 40, I'm pretty sure. I meant to look before I got on here. And then Saturday was supposed to be 25, but then we ended up doing something else for dinner, and so I forgot to put something in the crock pot, but so we had to switch things around. So Saturday ended up being a 32-point day, and then I did Sunday for the 25 because Sunday was supposed to be 32 and Saturday was supposed to be 25. So I just flip-flopped them. And then yesterday I actually only ended up eating 19. I was just so busy, and I remembered to put the food in the crock pot, and then I was just busy and getting laundry done and meal prep and all that I did all the meal prep in the morning, but it was just busy, and I just forgot to eat. I mean, that's really all there was to it. I just forgot. I munched on mostly fruit and vegetables all morning when I was, doing my meal prep, and just one of those days. So I ended up using only 19. And then today is a 24-point day. So what I end up doing, I didn't worry about this on the weekends, but because it's a little easier for, me to figure out how many points everything is. So what I did for this week though, for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I went ahead and tracked everything in my app for the entire week. So I just figured, normally I don't plan that far ahead. I mean, I always plan my dinners. That way everything's ready to go when I get home from work and I know what I'm doing. But as far as breakfast and lunch, usually breakfast is really on the fly. Whenever I get up in the morning, whatever I feel like. And then lunch, I make my lunch the night before, and so I usually know, because I usually meal prep most of my lunches, but I just figure out what I'm going to have the night before, and then I just throw in the fridge. I just get it all ready. Anyway, so I just figured it'd be a lot easier since my points are so sporadic. So I know today I have 24, and I don't remember what tomorrow is. Sorry. I think it's 30 tomorrow. I don't know. I have them all in my planner. So, anyway, I just went and I even did my snacks, and the only snacks that have points are my afternoon snacks. And I'm going to try to have a Quest bar every day because I want that protein. I'm trying to increase my protein this week. So my plan is a hard-boiled egg twice a day and the protein bar, and then, you know, whatever other protein I have with my meals. So I'm just really trying to increase it because I noticed that helps me a lot. And then also the Quest bars will give me fiber, which is another thing that I've been trying to increase. So, so anyway, so everything's logged. So I think, you know, I don't like being like that, like rigid with my plan for the week, but I think that's going to be necessary just until I get used to this new plan. And I had somebody ask me how long I plan on doing it, and I'm not sure. I'm just going to play it, you know, just see what it all plays out. I know for sure I'll do it this week, and I'm going to do it next. I'm going to give it a chance. Even if I don't have a loss this week, if I still stay the same or just have a tiny loss, I'm still going to continue with it. I think my body just needs to, you know, need to get used to it and get in gear. So my plan is to do it, you know, as long as it works for me. I mean, if it looks like I feel like I'm not getting enough food in, you know, say like the 24-point days or 25-point days, then I will, you know, make adjustments. So, and I'm eating, I mean, it's not, I'm just choosing lower point foods. So like today, you know, I had the Eggo waffle, which was 2 points, and then I did 1 tablespoon of syrup, which was 0 points. And I didn't feel like I needed a lot of syrup because the banana was on there, and those waffles are really good. They're nice. And oh, and I did put spray butter on there. I don't know if I said that or not. So with the spray butter and just the 1 tablespoon of syrup was plenty. And so the 1 tablespoon is 0 points. If you do a 1/4 cup, it's 1 point. But I knew I didn't have that point, so I just did 1 tablespoon, and I thought it was not going to be enough, but it definitely was. So I felt okay about that. And then, like I said, for lunch I have the Mexican chopped salad, which that's the rest of it because my family ate the rest. Well, there's a little bit left in there. I think my son had asked me if he could have it today, and I said that was fine. So I have that. I have some vegetables. I just didn't have enough points for hummus, which is fine because sometimes I eat the hummus and sometimes I don't. And then I brought that fruit salad, and then I brought an apple. So that'll just be my food today, which I really feel like is plenty. And if for some reason it doesn't seem like enough, then I will just grab something else. I have, you know, and then I have the Quest bar. So I don't feel like I don't have enough. And then I'm on number 2 of water. So I did get one in before I left. And then I have 0 point coffee. So yeah, so I feel like really good, and we'll just see how I feel by the end of the day. Sometimes it is more of a struggle at work. I don't know, sometimes when I'm at work I just feel hungry, but we'll just see how it all goes. I mean, I'll just drink more water, and if I have to, I'll walk. I mean, sometimes I just want something, and so if it gets like too crazy, like of a craving where I feel like I'm gonna slip, I'll just walk over to the coffee shop, which is, I have a Dutch Brothers, is just right over there. And I'll just get a 1 point coffee, and then I'll just go 1 point over. I mean, I'm not too worried about that, about going over 1 point. So anyway, I'm at work, and I'm right on time. Actually, I was early because I've been sitting here talking to you for 6 minutes while I've been here. So yay, Monday and here early. What is this world coming to? So anyway, I gotta go, and I will check in with you guys after work. Bye. Hi everyone. So really quick, because my phone is like down to like 10%. So I made the mistake of thinking, oh, well, my data reset, so I can join the muffin chat on my way home from work because I have plenty of data. And then I realized my phone was like at like 13% at that time, and like the whole like 5 minutes I was on there, it dropped my phone down to like 10 or 9% because I keep getting messages on here. But so no activity today during work, which I'm not really counting on that activity this week because I know I am so crazy busy. I was hoping to get away in the morning, but honestly, I just lost complete track of time today. I kind of took advantage of my boss being gone, and I just worked hardcore on some things I haven't been able to get done. And so it was like 11:15, and I looked and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's already 11:15. So I missed my morning break, and I just, just completely lost track of time. And I knew then I found out, and I got to work, I knew I wouldn't be able to do the afternoon time because there was a important conference call that my boss wasn't going to be able to be on. She didn't know if she would because she's out of town at one of our other sites, and so she didn't know if her meetings would be wrapped up in time to join the call, so I had to join the call and take notes for her. So I knew I wouldn't be able to do the afternoon walk, plus it's like 85 degrees, and so it would have been too hot anyway. So I'm hoping to get some walking time, and actually I will do some walking after I get home, after dinner tonight. I'll just walk with Leslie. So I just want to tell you a very quick, before my phone completely dies, a really quick non-scale victory. So there's this time of year right now at work, there's a lot of people are gone. A lot of people don't work full schedules during the summer, and so another administrative assistant, she's been gone for the last 3 weeks, and I haven't seen her. And she was over at my cubicle talking to my cubby mate, my cubicle roommate, and I was coming back from getting some water, and she saw me, and she's all, excuse what I say, but you're one sexy mama. And I was like, what? She's all, have you been exercising or something? I'm like, well, not as much exercise as it is, watching what I eat, but anyway, so that felt good, especially because I haven't seen her in 3 weeks. So if she's noticing it in 3 weeks, I'm thinking, it's been 3 weeks, my scale has not moved, but I know my clothes are not fitting any differently, and so maybe, things are changing. And I'm always the first one to tell everybody else to measure and everything, but that's like one thing I don't do. I used to a long time ago, so I probably should just take some measurements just to start making me feel better. I don't know. So I think I'll do that, because I think I still have my measurements from when I was like up at 280, which was in 2014? No, 2012. And so, anyway, I'm curious, so I might just look at those measurements. Actually, you know what? If MyFitnessPal saves those, that's what I used to use. I bet they're on there. If it saves like your very first ones, I'll have to look and see. Because I used to record them on there, and I would do them like once a month when I was doing just counting calories. So I'll have to try that out. Anywho, I just wanted to let you guys know that. And so, but I had a good day. No temptation or anything. I tried the s'mores Quest bar. I really liked it. I'll definitely buy that kind again. Those cherry limeade ice drinks are so good. The ones I showed in my grocery haul. So if you can find those in your stores, for some reason, the little cans, the little carbonated cans, taste so much better than the tall ones in the plastic bottles. So much better. They are so good. So anyway, I definitely recommend those if you find them in your stores. Other than that, I am going to go home and make dinner. Tonight's turkey burgers, and I kind of played around with my points a little bit, because today's kind of like one of my lower point days, and I kind of played around with them a little bit, and I'm doing half of a sandwich thin, so I can add on a cheese wedge on there. And one other thing, what did I want to add on there? I can't remember. There's something else I wanted to add. Oh, maybe that was it. I don't know. Anyway, so I just wanted to update you all on that, and I will talk to you in the morning, and I will update you on what I end up doing for my activity. Talk to you soon. Bye.